Okay, course to Windeye. Tell me what the hell that is. Ah, you've arrived. These are strange times, my friend. I'm unsure what magic is being worked to cause such a disturbance on the lake. You were sent here to prove your strength. Fire from water, flame through ice. Strange indeed. Heartfang believes that a Dogger lord who lives beneath the lake is the source of this, but I'm not certain. I fear this could be a sign of the Blood Moon prophecy, though I pray to the Allmaker that this is not so. Well, surely it's not about the Moon prophecy, an expansion called Blood Moon. It is an ancient prophecy, one that I hope is but a myth. It tells of a time when the moon above will turn blood red, and the wolves that walk like men will walk the land. The prophecy tells of other signs that precede the blood moon, but they are not all easily interpreted. Let us speak about this another time. For now, you are to prove your strength. Heartfang has sent you here to show your strength, your ability to survive in the harshest of conditions. Beneath that lake there are a series of ice caves. In one of those caves you will find Aesliip, a Droger lord. Heartfang believes he is the one responsible for the disturbance. From what I can read in the histories, Aesliip was once a powerful mage who dealt in necromancy. As a result of this dark magic, he was made a Droger, but he retains much of his immense power. You are to kill this creature and perhaps end this madness. Take care with this task, though the situation seems odd to me. Aesliip. Terrible name. Let's go. I should have at least one breath potion. Well, this is a good time to find out if we do or not. Fatigue at 0, not seeing anything. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what they have to offer us. I wish it is a goddamn mage. I could use some mage related equipment. Taking too long. Okay. No, don't do that. Come get some. It's not for a level up anyway, so we could use more speed. I'll use a fatigue potion, at least we can score a lot more hits that way. We could use a lot, pretty much all the basic attributes could use a potion. More potions at this point. Magicka is probably the best off, because we have a lot of these, yeah, exclusive restore magic potions. It's 200 points of Magicka. Yeah, we're hitting quite reliably now, so we should also get quite a fast skill increase. Hit, 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 hit. Mostly just hits. Few misses here and there, but our skill is I think below 50, yeah, only 43. So, misses are to be expected. I was expecting a lot more of the impact. Yeah. Regenerating. Wonder if we can have any chance of bringing their health down this way. I've got quite a lot of health. I don't... might be. Not with the small hits though. Would need more skill, but yeah, we could even bring it down this way. I'm not gonna bother, it'll take so much time, so we could use the blood skull here. We'll have to rest once we've completed this cave. So I want some proper attribute bonuses, that's why I'm sort of doing this now. And I do want the hand-to-hand combat skill to be going up. I do like it. Doesn't mean I'm going to fight everyone with it. Just want to against Droger. Now we're in a bad position. Can be attacked from two sides. To get kills quickly. Male right pauldron, foremost longbow. Warhammer wounds. Drain health. 1 to 10 points for 30 seconds. That's a powerful weapon there, right? Two-handed blunt weapon. Not the damage is pretty weak for a two-handed blunt weapon. Aesliip's there. I'll use the Mage Combat Ring here. Vani Buckles. Wonder who put these modern equipment in the tomb. I don't really mind that. But I also appreciate when you put in an effort to, if you have an ancient tomb that no one's really supposed to be in, do you have equipment there that's from the time the tomb was actually made and not anything that could be clearly interpreted as modern. All crossbows would be pretty much there at the moment. Telvanni Bagmas, very likely. Telvanni probably didn't exist when these tombs were made. The Great House didn't exist. You are brave or foolish to enter this place, but I sense a bit of wisdom in you. Perhaps. I might kill you where you stand, were you to try and keep me from my task. But there are more dangerous things in these caves than this poor soul. I have been in this cave for many centuries. The Draugr you met in this place are not my kin. Mindless creatures driven only by desire for living flesh. My story is quite different. I was once a mage. The people who call themselves the Scar. I was powerful mortal, powerful beyond their reckoning, but I strayed. I delved into the black arts, became learned in the ways of necromancy. When this was discovered, I was cast out by my people. Alone I wandered to this place. I continued to learn what I could of the ways of the living flesh, and the energies that animate. I became a summoner. I communicated with the Daedra. It was then I learned of their machinations, their plans to destroy my people. A group of Frost Daedra had taken up residence deep in the bowels of this island. I thought at first that it was my doing, that I had somehow summoned these fiends, but they were beyond my abilities. I learned that they would wipe this island clean of life, slaughter my people and all we held dear. I knew I must act. I tried to warn my people, but I was an empty voice to them, as though I were dead. So I used my magic to erect a barrier deep in this ice, strong enough to contain these Daedra and keep them from overrunning the island. barrier held. For years I maintained it, but I grew old, and I knew that my death would mean the death of all life on Solstheim. My life had to be extended, so I used my knowledge of the black arts. I turned myself into the creature you see before you, a Draugr, eater of flesh. But my life was infinite. I could keep the barrier intact so that my people might survive. And now you appear to kill me, perhaps? You may have the power, but perhaps you have a greater purpose here. Destroy these. Let's destroy these creatures then. I have no. I do intend to kill him too, but although I don't really mind necromancers. Yeah, let's throw. At least I want his help to destroying these creatures. We can deal with him afterwards. This is wise. I will lower the barrier that keeps the demons at bay. You and I will be victorious, as the lives of all those above are forfeit. We are not. Draugr Lord Aesliip. What are you cooking here? There's the barrier. What kind of a dangerous danger are we talking about? Hopefully nothing as pathetic as frost astronauts. Yeah, of course. There. Red. No. Dire frost astronauts. At least there's something special. I swear they might be normal ones. Okay, they can reflect my damage, so... I think he's pretty much immune to ice damage. What is going on? Oh, and I'm dead. Ah, there were quite a few of them. These aren't the sucky versions. Actually do some damage. I might benefit from using them. using the mage battle ring here. They have quite deadly magical powers, so where is it? Yeah, spell absorption, reflect. And we need to move forward quickly. This won't last for long. Ooh. And soldier. A little bit of money. This amount of dire astronauts, I believe they could have been a serious threat. We cannot cast the Ring of Equity again. We would need to recharge it first. And I don't think we have any soul gems to do that. Yeah, no. So off with you. Give me my improved vision. We have fatigue. That it? No, of course not. They don't fire all that many times, so I guess I'll streak them firing and then kill them. Here comes. It is done. My time is over. You have done a service here today, both to me and to the people of this island. Now I may rest. Before I go, take this. May you have the strength of will to continue your own journey. Aesliip's ring. Okay. Hey, is it any good? Fortify willpower, fortify magicka. I don't think so. We have a The Matika pool has not been a problem for us, naturally, because that's our specialty. Again, that's probably better for someone else. I'd rather keep the night vision and the Matika resistance I have. The problem here with the Matika is because there's no increased regeneration, for example, would be great. Not for me though, but you get the idea. In general, I don't think there's the regeneration strength is. I'm not sure if there is similar to what's in Oblivion or Skyrim. It probably just refers to when time passes, you get a little bit of Matika here and there. There's not something like you wait for 2 minutes and you're at full Matika again. There's not a strong regeneration mechanic for Matika at all. What you have is, if you don't specialize with the Atronach, what you have is a very limited mana pool that you might not be able to cast multiple spells enough to even handle a single fight at the higher levels, naturally. But that's not really our problem. This isn't going to lead where we want it to. So a lot of the magical items, boost magic items, are totally useless to us. Because the limiting factor is our spellcasting skill, not the magica pool. Let's look at Summon Storm Atronach. Chance of succeeding 17%. So we're never going to cast that in battle. Better attack spells probably have a 26% chance of success. It's probably a high chance spell when we actually have destruction, very close to full. But at this point, it would be somewhat of a gamble to catch it in a fight. It's a huge expenditure in mana that might never pay off, so why even bother casting it? Go for the cheap, go for destroy strength, go for multiple castings of a target range spell. So again, mechanical problems. They're not in the sense that they make the game crap, but there's not much reason to. There wasn't really a reason to take the Atronach in the first place. Well, not in the sense. The Magicka is not the reason, let's put it that way. It's this. Well, on the other hand, it does provide us with one nice advantage. We don't have to take any Magicka boosting things afterward. Just taking the constellation of Atronach is sufficient, and that's all we'll need throughout the game. Very likely, at least. Again, because the skill will never be good enough to cast those extremely high Magicka cost spells, so why bother? I'm sure there'll be some situations where you might favor that, but we're at level 28 soon, and such a situation has not manifested yet, so there's no point in building a character in that direction if the situation comes up in like once or twice in the entire game. It just isn't worth it. So what's special about this? Nothing. Crappy lockpicks. Why was the fire on the lake then though? And this has nothing to do with the fire. It's still a problem that needed to be fixed though, so... onto the surface. And there's the fire. Breathing some fire right there. I better use water walking. I don't want to get stuck in the ice. Once was enough for me. Okay. Where's the old man? What of Aesliip, my friend? You were sent to kill the powerful raider and prove your strength as Cole. So he is defeated. Seems there was more to that creature than any of us has imagined. You have done well, Thule. I for one would be proud to call you Skal. Return now to the Skal village. I will meet you there in a bit. There are matters I must attend to.
Travel back to the Skal village. I will meet you there soon.
Anything else happening? No. Let's see what the next stage is at least. Probably rest too. See if Raven Rock makes any progress, and yeah, we need to sleep. We're going to get the level up anyway. Why not we'll sleep properly? We can get the trade house going.
You returned from the lake. I trust you completed your task.
What's next? You return from the lake. You continue to surprise me, Thule. I have matters to attend to now. We will speak again soon. That I promise you. Please, you must help. The village is under attack by the werewolves. Outside, quickly. We probably should drink a health potion right now. I'm afraid that I'll be keeping the villagers.
I got the cure right here.
Why are they so small?
bloodline. Taste my silver, beast. Taste my silver, beast.
I don't want to eat them.
I've got the cure for your curse, my silver, beast.
Oh, they're so small. They're below human size. They've been defeated, so...
Werewolves in the Great Hall! Get in there quickly!
Pretty sure there weren't any, but...
Werewolves in the...
Probably shouldn't try werewolf boxing. I'm going to die because I waited too long to heal up again. Crap. Attack is our best defense now. It's a 0 fatigue that doesn't help anymore. Werewolves inside the Great Hall are defeated. The Skull Guard that was inside is dead. Heartfang, however, is nowhere to be found. It's a solid armor they have. Nice looking armor too.
You're on your honor. Say something or press your luck. I know you have been infected by these werewolves.
Sanius lupus. Could be immune, but apparently I'm not. Well, it's a common disease and blood disease immunity, it's not werewolf immunity. To see if I can do a little bit of business with the smith, I need to sell an item. The werewolves have been defeated and Windeye has returned. Should speak with him immediately. Buy my crappy daggers. Yeah, buy all of them. That's fine.
What can this smith do for you? Armor? Weapons? Some conversation?
You're on your honor. Don't press your...
You have cleared my name and restored my honor. What can I do for you, my friend?
So what's the next
I know
stage?
you have been infected by these werewolves.
I've only just arrived to this hover. It is good you are here to protect these people. You have done well by the skull. My worst fears have been realized through. These creatures are werewolves, as you surely know. This is not a good omen for our village, and I have more troubling news. I've used my magic to detect any of the infection these beasts leave in their wake. You, my friend, have been infected. The infection seems innocent enough, some weakness perhaps, sometimes the effects are hardly noticeable. However, in 3 days' time, the victim will become a werewolf himself. It is a fate I would not wish upon my greatest foe. During these 3 days, though, a simple cure disease spell can stop the infection. I beg you to do this. Until then, I fear I cannot allow you to be part of our community, perhaps infecting others. When you have been cured, I hope you will return to us again. I don't want to be a werewolf. I have interest in that. I value my mental abilities quite high and magical abilities. I don't want to become a beast in any sense. I would find that very degrading.
Strange times and stranger.
I know you have been infected. I no longer sense the infection in you. I'm happy for you and for the Skull as well. You have proven to be a valuable member of this community. You have been true to our people and the Skull named you Blood Skull, a blood friend to our people. You will be given a home here, Mykomor Halfhand's former residence in which you may rest. Also, it has been decided that you will take part in the Ristad, an important Skull ceremony. Jesus Christ, simple word. Ristag is a ceremony of blessing and cleansing that we Skull perform only very rarely. These are frightening times, my friend. There have been ominous portents, and they concern me. Harfang is missing. I fear that the Oilmaker does not breathe freely on the Skull this day. The ceremony must be completed, but first I will need you to retrieve the Totem of Claw and Fang. It's a powerful artifact, very sacred to the Skull people. It is used to call to us powerful beasts that are used in the Ristag. It was stolen many years ago, and we of the Skull were foolish enough to believe it would not be needed again. I have learned that it may be found in the tombs of Skalara. To the east and a bit south of here, please return the totem. House. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. We can now store our crap in our own house.
Head on.
That's my house, I'm Blood Skull. That looks nice. Neat and clean. Like it. Let's go. Maybe we should keep that. Maze of Avar Stone Singer. Yeah. Anything else? Shadow Sting? Yeah, I'm gonna carry you. Not a fan of Blood Skull either, though. Yeah. Dumped a lot of crap weapons and lot of extras. Weight loss. A nice. I think we got a nice speed increase. When we jump, we're sort of floating now. Time to rest. I'd like a good rest. Maybe not quite 24 hours, but 20 might do. General update. I'll take agility, speed, and strength. General update. Construction on the trader's outpost should be nearly complete. I'll take a quick visit there. We can return here to do the skull
I'm
mission
all yours,
afterwards.
please. Go ahead.
Ooh, yeah, our Jesus Christ, our speed has increased dramatically. We're just floating when we jump too. It's insane.
May I help you?
No. Hey, that's the trade house. What the hell do we need to do next?
Well, it couldn't get worse, could it?
The work is almost done. Let Carnius know, would you? So what the hell did you say I need to report to you all the time when
Another day.
all you were going to say is talk to Carnius? Waste of time. Luckily, not a waste of a lot of time. Yeah, we launched like a goddamn missile. The trader is almost done. Fine, fine, now leave me.
You chose Falco. Fine. Just leaves more from me.
I'll visit Ravenrock again. I don't get what the point of that was. Why couldn't it just have been done? Holy shit, the jumping is active now. The speed you can get from that. I like this.
May I help you?
We definitely don't want to be carrying too much extra crap. And we have way too much extra crap. Just because of the speed boost. Yeah, it seems like it's done now. It seems that nothing is easy, Thule. Carnius's replacement supply ship has brought new problems with it, namely one Barrow Ignatius. He seems to think that he deserves extra payment for delivering our supplies and taking the ore back to the mainland, and I for one have no intention of giving in to him. I have given up trying to reason with him. Why don't you try to talk some sense into him? Captain of the new supply ship that's arrived. He should still be down there by the dock. I don't believe he's budged since he made his demand for extra payment. He's demanding a ridiculous sum of money. I won't even repeat what it is, or else he'll refuse to take any of the ore back to the mainland. This is unacceptable, and something needs to be done about it. I've tried reasoning with him to no avail. I'd like you to talk to him.
Decisions are good, but good decisions are better.
I'd like to visit the trader.
My lung.
And I like the look of the place. Nice. Is there no sleeping space here? There's a lot of storage space and a desk, so I don't think we've been introduced, Outlander. I'm safe in Andrano. Can I help you? Parser. Moon sugar, okay.
to choose from our incredibly limited selection. What'll it be?
Holy shit. I have a lot of selection. Food, basic supplies, soul gems, potions, clothing, weaponry, armor. I have no idea what he's saying. Yeah, stellar gold. 10,000. 10,000. Okay, now's a chance to get rid of a lot of crap. Helm of Wolf's Heart. Ooh. Sanguine. Shoes of Sanguine Stalking. Ooh. Fortify Security. 20 points. That might be useful. 6 House Amulet. Oh, that's not going to be useful, is it? Devil Mole Crab Helm. Dark Brotherhood Helm. Crap. Citral. Mantle of Wool. I don't want to sell that. Frost Eater Robe. Yeah, go away. Undo Seed Ring. Go away. Poison Eater Robe. Go away. It will keep the rest. Anything interesting for sale? Restore Magica would buy water breathing potions. Yeah, I want. They're all so goddamn heavy. Low quality is the name of the game here. At least they have something, but bottles can weigh 1.5 pounds each. So it's not exactly worth my time to buy them. I do want to sell some extra weapons. Wild Shark. Glass Stormblade? Sure. We can buy some of these back with more expensive weapons. So, yeah. That's gold storage of 46,000 now.
My lungs must be as black as these rocks by now.
Where's the... Where the hell is the captain? Splash, boo. So... let's see what kind of magic can we do for him. Because this convincing business has gone so well for us in the past. Bar trapdoor. Bar doors.
Speak freely, friend.
Well now, have they finally sent someone to deliver the extra payment I requested? I've told them that if I was going to make this trip on top of what Elberath was doing, it would cost them, and I'm getting tired of waiting. He's a friend of mine, not much to look at, and certainly not much of a captain. But he was a hell of a fighter, always brandishing that stupid sword of his. But what business is that of yours? Let's talk about the extra payment. That's right. You see this boat? doesn't go anywhere until I've got that money in my hand. Your boss already knows that I'm after, and unless you're here to give it to me, I suggest you get lost. Otherwise you might get hurt. What exactly do you want me to do? Okay. This might not work. Okay, extra payment. I like you, I really do, but you're not going to talk me out of it. I want my money and I want it soon. Ilberad.
Why should I? What's he done for me lately?
Was this a crash boat? Did we take his sword? Did he have a sword? I don't know, let's go and take a look. Maybe we could bribe him with the sword. But they're not gonna catch me.
Now, this is fighting.
You're no match for my bunny hopping ways. We're walking. We need to find the guy and we need to get the blade. It's the only obvious hint that we've been given, so let's go and take a look. And recall. Did he have a blade? Did we do something with the blade? I don't recall. I don't recall at all. There's very few places on the island though that it could have gone. Where we could have sold it to. There's like 3. I know it's not on the floor. Or maybe it is. I don't know if it was a name blade or not. The local smith here is 1. Ah, shit. It's not this one.
Let's see what you're made of.
Fudge buckets.
Yes? Be careful out here in the wild.
The next would be the meat hall. I'll also take the glass swords I have, and I'll take everything and go talk to the captain. Maybe one of them is the item he wants. Okay, I'm taking damage from jumping. That's wonderful. Yeah, like a stick in a mud compared to my speed. Thirsk. I might get a single attack in, but after that, usually I'm too far away from them to do anything. I do like the acrobatics increases too. But, athletics does not quite compensate for the great speed advantage you can get from jumping around.
Now this is fighting.
So, what do we take? Risk should be here. Wait. Custom fur armor. Bloodstained, no. Yes, here's the equipment I told you about. Remember, the weak deserve no mercy. E. That sword B2. I don't know which sword it is.
Did you see the size of that beast?
I'll take all the swords I have. Yeah, this one has nothing special. It has to be one of the 3 swords I have. Either one of the 2 glass swords or the special sword. I think I found this blood skull sword in a tomb, so that's not it. So yeah, that should do it. Hopefully it'll do it. If it doesn't, I'll just move on to other things. Acrobatics of 70. Have I sold anything to you? Glass poison sword. Silver sparkle sword. Ah, shit. I don't think I sold the silver sparkle sword. I need something quite expensive to buy
What
the
can this...
glass sword off of him. I do not want to make a return trip here. So, Blood Skull. Shadows. I'm not gonna sell that. We'll sell some of the daggers and things like that we have. We'll still probably have to pay him money, but that's okay. We can just later sell some other crap to regain talent. Poison glass. 16,000. Yeah, that's a bit too much. It doesn't matter. We can just later come back and sell stuff to him. So it'll cost us quite a bit this time around, but hopefully it'll also mean we can deal with the Raven Rock problem immediately, so yeah. It's still money down the drain. And we mitigate this cost anyway. Maybe with the... We could, but it's not that big of a deal. Try to... Let's see... Was it a waste of time and money or not? Money we can get back sooner or later, and it's not like we have immediate expenses that require any kind of cash, so that's the least of my worries.
All I ask for is a pair of boots.
May I help you?
How can I help you?
See, he's completely unreasonable. There must be a way around this to talk to Apronia. Maybe some way to exploit this connection to Elbarath. Elbarath. He was completely incompetent as a ship captain, I can tell you that much. Such an odd little bossmer too. Though he was the best fighter in the province, always waved that sword around. But then the ship crashed and he was injured. For all his talk of being a good fighter, he sure didn't last long against those horrible undead things. I ended up taking his saber and using it to defend myself. Okay, so you have it. It certainly come in handy now that I think about it, though. I don't really have much of a use for it. Here, you take it. Not like it's worth much of anything, but odds are you'd be more likely to use it. It's a shitty item.
Well, if it isn't you again, I dare say you're one of the nicest people I know.
Not again.
Keep bringing him up, do you? If only he were here, he'd wipe the floor with you. Wouldn't be nearly as gracious as I have. A mean little bossmer he is. Keep annoying him like this and he'd likely put his saber through your skull. Next time I see him, I'll make a point of mentioning you. Perhaps he'll pay you a visit. What? You're going to try and tell me you have it? Sure, it's easy to talk. A guy like Elbert, though, he wouldn't just say he had his saber. He'd show you he had it. And a guy looking at Elbert holding his saber, he'd understand things pretty quickly.
Greetings.
Don't try to intimidate me, you. Sword. Looks like Elbarath. Is this his saber? How did you? But where? So it's true. He's dead. You don't mean to tell me that you... I mean, you didn't kill him, did you? Okay, listen, maybe I made a bit of a mistake, alright? How about I just take the ship and deliver the ore and we won't have any sort of problem at all. Just don't hurt me. Look, I'm going now, see?
May I help
what a load
you?
of crap. At least it's done. You spared me from having to make that extra payment, and for that I thank you. 1,000 gold. The logs from the mines aren't adding up though. Ore is disappearing, and if my hunch is right, Oren Marin is the one making it disappear. Of course, if my hunch is right, I'm going to need proof of his death. Okay, I'm not doing that
Okay,
now.
the supply ship is fine. What else can go wrong?
Screw this. I bought a useless sword for about 15,000. go, so what's going to happen now is that I'm going to go immediately to the smith when I remember it and hope that he still has some of the gold. If he doesn't, he doesn't. That's not a big deal, but I still would prefer to have some of it back. I probably should start using the goddamn marker spell. Sure, I'll have to go to the stronghold once after we come out of this, but I'm doing this constantly and it's not taking a huge amount of time, but it won't take any longer either to go to the stronghold once, so it's just retarded for me to not use the marker spell here. I better not jump from here. It isn't gonna end well for me.
It'll be your blood here, not mine.
Yeah, good luck catching me. What's with the burning leg? I don't get it. What? Whose master plan is this? You're just signaling that something's going on. And I don't really see what good is that gonna do. Ah, shit.
You call this fighting?
No, I don't call this fighting. I call this running away. What a different thing.
You're bested. Death is easy.
The guards will make short work of those.
On your way.
You call this fighting? You call this fighting?
Please die. You have a... Yeah... crap sword. Yeah, he still has the money. Good. Ilbara saber. And take that. Shove it. I'd like those daggers back, but fire sword. Yes. Yep. Normal glass dagger? Yeah. That's fine.
What
So
can this smith
we
do for
have
you? Armor? Weapons? Some conversation?
50,000 gold. Our weight is not a huge problem again, and we did the quest we needed to do. So, hell I was supposed to do. We can figure that out then next time. Need to get rid of some of this extra weight again. Not too bad. I'm overthinking things though. Yeah, I'm not going for the simple solutions. Should have talked to the woman first, especially since I had no recollection if the body actually had a weapon or not. But yeah, overall things worked fine though.